Assalamu alaikum. A student always needs a dictionary, and a student also should know which dictionary is better and how to use a dictionary. Our students, unfortunately, do not know which is the better dictionary and what is the exact usage of that. So, in this video lecture, we are going to learn all these things. There are frequently asked questions like knowing which dictionary to use, finding words quickly, how can we find them, and how can we find the right meaning of an English word, how can we get the right spellings, how can we get the right English translation of the word in our language, and knowing when to use the dictionary. So these things will be answered in this video lecture. So the most important question is which dictionary should be used. So my recommendation is Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. So this dictionary was the first Advanced Learners Dictionary of English. It was first published in 1948 and it is the largest English language dictionary from Oxford University Press, which was aimed at a non-native audience. So this is a good thing. Many universities have subscriptions to Oxford English dictionaries that provide in-depth information on the history and the origins of the word, which so many other dictionaries do not do. Also, this dictionary gives you the exact pronunciation, so it is strongly recommended. Dictionaries follow alphabetical order. For example, dog begins with D, which means that it will be in the section after C and before E. Don't forget that the possible spellings for some trickier words such as gnome, G-N-O-M-E, begins with a G, or psychology begins with a P, or knock begins with a K. So we need to be sure about these trickier words. If you're not entirely sure what first letter is, start with the letter it sounds like. If you can't find the word under the section, then try other sections. For example, if you did not know the psychology begins with a P, you might start looking in the S section. When you couldn't find it there, you might try looking in the P section next, because you can think along the lines of psyche or psychosis. So in this way, you may be able to learn certain more words around, or you may be able to use your common sense, because if you could not find a word in C or S, that may be there in P. So we find words alphabetically, we follow that order when we are consulting a dictionary. A good dictionary always helps us learning better English spellings. For example, bachelor's degree. So here we can get to know the exact spellings of the word, and we can be sure that these spellings are in correct form. So whenever we are unsure about the spellings of a word, so the best way is to consult a dictionary by going to the sequence where the word is and then to check the right spellings of the word. A good dictionary also helps you to get the plural of a noun or past tense of a verb. For example, this word was added lately in the dictionary. So, gulu, you must be familiar with the person or the concept. So, this is a term standing for the disruptive behavior of someone enjoying, whether explicit or implicit, backing of the ruling powerful segments of society. So, guluish is an adjective, guluishly, adverb, gulunize, verb, gulunism, abstract noun, and the plural form is gulus. So, this way we can find so many things from a dictionary related to a word. For example, the plural form of gulu is gulus, G-U-L-L-U-E-S. So this was for the sake of fun, but this is how we can get to know the exact plural of something. For example, the plural of sheep is sheep. The plural of fish is fish. The plural of hair is hair. So a good dictionary helps us knowing the plural forms too. Then a good dictionary will help you getting a correct grammatical structure of a word. For example, if we come to the word about, So here in about, we can see that this is prep, which means this is preposition. So all these abbreviations are given in the beginning of every good dictionary, and you can find them very much there in Oxford Advanced Learners. So you can find a complete list of all the abbreviations that are used in the dictionary. So prep stands for preposition, which means here about means referring to something. He told me all about his operation. What do you want to speak to the doctor about? So here we come to know the grammatical structure of a word, that how the word is being used, or how grammatically can we correctly use the word. The dictionary offers you synonyms or antonyms of a word. For example, abortive, which is an adjective, it has its synonym given, unsuccessful. An antonym of it is successful. Now this means that I am not only getting the meaning of one single word, but also I'm getting two more words related. So one is synonym and one is antonym. So in this way, a good dictionary helps you getting more ideas about a single word. We can get the opposite form of it. We can get the same meanings which are addressing the same word. But while using synonyms or antonyms, we should be very cautious. For example, if I want to say God is great, there are so many words which may be coming as synonym of great, like vast, huge, large, gigantic, but all these words do not or cannot refer to God. So for God, I'll be using the word great. So in this way, we should be very cautious while using synonyms or antonyms. Then check the parts of speech of a word. So this is the abbreviation list. ADJ stands for adjective, ADV for adverb, article, ART stands for article, CON for conjunction. So there is a complete list of articles in the beginning section of Advanced Learner Dictionaries. So you can see them, and then whenever you are consulting a word, these abbreviations will be there, which will tell you what part of speech the word belongs to. And you should know it when you are reading or writing something, that if I am reading a sentence, so all the words come from different parts of speech. So you should be able to hunt them out or to categorize them, that under which category of part of speech they fall. If you immediately jump right into reading the dictionary without understanding the pronunciation guide, it can be difficult to figure it out. Having an idea about the symbols of pronunciation will make it a lot easier for you. So in this way, the table in front of you addresses all those symbols which are there in Advanced Learners Dictionary. Some are vowels and some are consonants. So if we know these symbols, we can get to know the exact pronunciation of a word. For example, about. On your left side, you can see the word in the smaller picture. So we see that there is first a schwa sound. So schwa is the tiniest sound, the smallest sound. So this will be pronounced as about, about. So since I know the use of these symbols, I can get to know the word. So definitely this chart will not be there on every page. You need to learn this chart. There are certain symbols of vowel and consonants, and then there are words which are starting with those symbols. So using your common sense, you can get to know which symbols start for which sound. So then when you're consulting a word in a dictionary, it will be very easy for you to say abortive, about. So in this way, you can correct your pronunciation and you can consult a good dictionary. You can find Advanced Learners in shape of a mobile app, or you can also consult the same thing online in your laptops. So this is the web version of Advanced Learners. So in that dialog box, you need to type the word and it will give you American and British pronunciation. So Oxford Learners is best at it, that it gives you the exact British and American accent pronunciation. Primarily it deals with the British accent, so you can get to know the idea how the word is spoken. So when you'll be typing some word here, it will give you both the pronunciations and it will speak it for you. So you definitely need internet for this thing. This is the most accurate thing. You may be mistaken while reading from symbols in the hard copy of your dictionary, but here you will not be mistaken. So I recommend this dictionary to all my students and all those who want to know how to use dictionary properly and which dictionary should they use. So thank you very much and stay tuned. I'll be coming back with further more videos like this. Please subscribe the channel. Allah Hafiz.